right, I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. Today we're making roads with the dozer. All right. Let me go see what Sonny's up to. Here comes Sonny. This is the part that I cleaned up the other day. We're going to smooth it out a little bit. But this road we're going to carry on down through there and then all the way around the perimeter of my property and come back up through here. So Sonny's going to start here, get this smooth enough that we can go over it with our trucks. It's going to look good when we're all done with it. Got some deer tracks here. So this was done, I don't know, let's see, today is Monday, and I think I did this Thursday or Friday. We've already got deer walking on it and stuff, so, you know, deer don't care about this kind of stuff. People be like, oh, you're going to mess our deer up. No, they don't care about this. So he's going to back drag this little road here. And we don't need it to be but one blade width wide, because I mean, nothing comes down here often, and then I can maintain it with the bush hog. So now we're going to head into this section. This bulldozer sure has been a lot of fun to have on the property. We still got 2 more weeks of it. He's finding every stump I got out there. Getting on in down to the deep part now. See if he's good enough to miss my ground blind over here. You guys ever rented a dozer before? Let me know in the comments. Or do you own a dozer? If you own a dozer, what kind of dozer do you own? And do you wish it was bigger? Helping my shooting lane a little bit. I think he found a stump. Found a stump! You found a stump! We're going to keep on going down this way. I'll have to give him some landmarks to get to because he ain't been down this far. So our property marker, so he can come all the way down to here. Let me show you. There's our property marker right there. And then what we'll do is we'll hang a left. This is our property marker right here. And then we'll take off and go that way. This big old scrape right there. Looks kind of fresh too. See these two big old trees right here? They're dead. So he can just knock those right on over and be okay. He's going to go ahead and take care of these trees. I got a nice escape route here in case they fall over toward me. Oh yeah, there you go. There it is. I love walking around down here. I wish all of my property looked like this right here, where it's open enough where you can walk around it, not too bad, because I love this kind of stuff. I mean, we found what we call cat claws, where they used to farm turpentine. I'll see if I can find one here while we're walking around. But man, it was pretty cool, man, to find that kind of stuff on the property. We called them cat claws because they would cut into the wood of the tree to get the turpentine and collect it. But I'll see if I can find one because there's usually one down here. I told him, I said, dude, make sure you don't mess up my trail cam. Can you guys see my trail cam on the... I said, Sonny, don't hit my trail cam, because it's too much effort to take it off the tree when there's a 15,000 pound bulldozer pushing very close to it. Go back to my truck, and then I'm gonna drive my truck down what he's already done. I'm walking down the shooting lane here. So we're basically shooting just to the left of my property line. I did harvest a buck out of here this year. All right, let me drive down in here. I'll keep up with the dozer. That way we ain't got to walk too far back. And drive down in here. We'll get it all smoothed over and stuff with the tractor. Just trying to get the rough stuff in now. So as long as I can get my truck down here, I'll be happy. A little tight turn there, but that's all right. He's gonna try to get in between these two pine trees. He thinks if he angles his blade, he can get in between them. That one and this one. Might be able to do it, I'm not sure. But you know what, to be honest with you, he probably just needs to go around it because I don't think I'd want my truck going there, but I can always bring a chainsaw around and cut it off. He's just gonna go around him. Just gonna knock this little one off here. He gets this, push these little ones over. I'm trying to give him. It's hard to hear on that thing. Woo. There it goes. He's doing more damage than Michael did. Hurricane Michael. What we've done is I've got a GPS out here and we're staying about 15 feet off the property line as we'll stop at, we've stopped probably 5 times, 6 times to just make sure our position on our property line is left of our property line, and then we can push over on that 10 foot, 15 foot buffer that we got. Take this little one out here. Look how soft that ground is. I told him, I said, Sonny, whatever you do, dude, don't get stuck. I don't think my truck or tractor can come pull this thing out. We just had another landmark discussion. So he's gonna stay to the left of that big pine tree there. When he gets around it, he can actually straighten back up. Because now we're probably, be honest with you, 30 feet off the line because my property kind of goes that way. Whatever we do, we don't want to get on our neighbor's property. You know, I've got really, really good neighbors on all sides of me, and you know, just out of respect thing, you don't want to mess up somebody else's property. So we've got a buffer that we've got built in that's doing the trick. And we've been looking at our GPS about every 20 feet, to be honest with you, because I know, you know, I wouldn't like it if someone came on my property pushing down trees and stuff. So we wouldn't dare do that to somebody else. Just look how thick and nasty that is. Holy cow. I love it. There's the truck. Once we get opened up, then we can take care of the finishing work, I guess you'd say. I don't know, I've never built a road in the woods before, so I don't guess you finish it as you go, so to speak. That little tree right there is our next marker, our next landmark. We gotta stay to the left of this tree. Actually, we'll stay to the left of that big pine tree too. That'll give us even more room over here. We could probably split the difference, but I think we're gonna just stay to the left of it. It ain't that big of a deal. Sonny's being extra careful. Y'all didn't get the video of us. Y'all seen the video of the Dozer repair where the guy come out and fixed it. I'm not kidding. 10 minutes after he fixed it, we popped another hose. So we had to call him back. He literally turned around and came back and put another hose on it. And let me see if it's these trees right here. I think they're called tie-dyes or something like that. Man, they are nasty. But anyways, but Sonny's being really, really careful, which I appreciate that. And I'm sure H&E Services appreciates that too. At one point, I wanted horses because that way we can have like a nature trail to ride the horses through and stuff. But I don't know if we can maintain horses or not. They're a lot of upkeep. I'd love to have them, but I'd love to have enough money for somebody else to take care of them. You know what I mean? But it would be cool to come down through here, let them walk through the woods and all that stuff, take a horse ride through the woods. That would be pretty cool if you ask me. If I get him to park it down here, I could probably do a will it start video and be like, John Deere 450 buried in the woods, will it start? Because look how deep that stuff is buried in the woods. Oh goodness. I wanted to show y'all this back here. Here's the part of an old fence. Check this old fence out. It goes down through here. This was probably the property line back in the day, but it goes that way, and you can see the dozer over there. So this is probably part of the property line at one point. I would assume so. This is that. But I wanted to show you what I found during the when I was walking back here the other day. Let me check this out. Let me show y'all what I found. It's pretty cool. So as I walk back up here, again, I love how open this is. Somebody had a manual feeder right here, it appears, long ago. Check this out. See how it's called, well, yeah, there it is. Automatic dog feeder is what it says. Hound dog, automatic dog feeder. But I'm sure they put corn in it. Ain't that cool what you find down this kind of stuff? Let's see. Had that nailed to that tree and they'd come out here and put their corn. This looks like a good spot to put corn. Wide open. Yeah, it's probably a bedding area down in here. I don't know if this is marking a property or some hunter put it down here for, you know, to make sure you can get out of the woods. I don't know, but we can keep walking down through here because according to my GPS, we're still on my property line. But sometimes these logging companies, because over here is timber company, sometimes they'll paint orange rings. I'll show you that here in a minute, but they'll paint orange rings around trees, delineating where the property line is, and they usually build a buffer into that. So I think we're okay. Well, I mean, I know we're okay, but I was trying to see if I could find an orange ring for you guys over here, but I'm not sure I can. Let me look. Let me keep looking. Here's that fence line still. Old barbed wire fence. Well, it ain't barbed wire, but fence goes down through there. So we just walked out of there. Now we're going back over here. Getting a little sloppy down there. That's pretty nasty. This might be as far as we can go right here. All right, we just had a long discussion about turning this thing around. He's gonna come out now. It's just getting too wet. And let me get out of his way so I don't get killed here. It's just getting too wet and too sloppy down there. So what we're gonna do is come in from the other side and see if we can't connect it. Maybe push stuff over as we go, or we'll work our way around the swamp. I seen him come down here, I was like, oh no, and he said he saw the same thing that I saw. You start getting into this right here, ooh, you won't get a record down here is what I'm saying. And look at that, turns into that soupy clay stuff. There's already water right there, but you just sink in it, you know what I mean? But I wonder, let me see if I can walk it. Whoo, hello. Ugh. Let me see if I can walk back here. I wonder how far we are to the pipeline. Oh yeah, look, we didn't ever made it down through here. Look at this stuff. See the swamp? All the way back there. Hey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do part 2 of this video where we come in from the other side. So y'all make sure you watch that one, okay? Take care, God bless you guys. We'll see you on the next one.